What's up, everyone? I know it's been a while since I posted on this channel, so hello and welcome back to my crazy life. So I have a box. And you're probably wondering what's in the box. Well, I registered for the virtual Dopey half marathon or marathon event, and my whole goal was to complete this while we were on our cruise. Sam and I went on a cruise over Christmas. However, the week leading up to our cruise, and thankfully I was out of quarantine in time, I had COVID. And so I was in no shape to complete this on the cruise ship as I originally intended. However, as of this video, I have completed the 5 and 10Ks. And so I'm going to share with you, I'm going to open up the box, share with you the medals and everything that I received, and tell you how much I spent. So let's get started. I spent a little over $500 to do the Dopey event virtually. Honestly, it's about at minimum a $200 savings just on registration, because running the Dopey in person is upwards of $700, and that's not including the fact that you have, if you live farther away like I do, you have flights, you have hotel, you're going to want to buy merch, food, hotel costs. So, I wanted to do this. I wanted to do the Dopey for a while. I've been really inspired by Tara at Minimalistically Terrific, and I will link in the description, and Kristen from Running and Makeup. And I have said since last January, I want to do Dopey. Right now, I'm not in physical condition to do Dopey. And so doing Dopey virtually for me, made more sense because I can use it as a training and I can also do it at my pace. If you run the Dopey in person, it is 50 miles across 4 days. It's a 5, 10, half, and full marathon consecutively. It is 4 days of waking up at midnight to 1 a.m. to be on a bus no later than 2:30 and going to run, and then recovery at the end of your day. And so I want kudos to anyone who has done Dopey in person, because you are like my goal. I think you are amazing. So like I said, I decided to do Dopey virtually, and I've opened the box. You can see the box is on the back of my couch here, and it actually came in 2 sets of the boxes. So I'll show you the box, and they both look like this. So I'm going to open them up one by one and show you what I got. So this is the inside of the box. This is one part of it. And then it has all of the sponsors on there. I will say one of the things that I do miss about doing it virtually as opposed to in person is the expo with all of the vendors and stuff that goes on. I think it just adds to the experience. But then again, I want to spend money, so maybe it's a good thing I'm at home. So this is a little card that came in at the first box. It says, "You dreamed it, you did it. You showed a lot of character participating in the 2024 Virtual Walt Disney World Marathon Weekend presented by Cigna, and we congratulate you on going the distance. Please enjoy the enclosed bling to celebrate your spectacular achievement, and be sure to race over to RunDisney.com to check out more upcoming in-person and virtual events. We truly thank you for being a part of the community, our family, and the magic. Sincerely, your friends at Run Disney." And it's got Mickey on the side with a little medal on it. So that's really cute. So like I said, I have already completed the 5 and 10K as of this video. I need to do the half and the full. However, I will say when I did the 10K, I actually did it very well. I actually utilized our school to do it. I had a 2-hour delay on a Friday right before I got strep, actually, where my husband did not, and he works, funny enough, in the same town as I do at school, but the school is a separate school district, and they opted not to have a 2-hour delay. So because we both ride together, I just went, fine, that's cool, I'll just hang out at school. And then I went, hey, maybe I'll just get in my 10K. So I just walked for 2 hours in our school gym and got it done. But my legs were screaming at me at the end of that. So I know that I'm going to have to break up the half and the full into shorter segments and combine them all at the end. So here we go. So this is, so you get the medal and you get the shirt for each of the events. And so, let's see. Hold on, they're being stubborn. I will say they package everything in really well to alleviate some of the damage that could happen in transit. So here is my shirt, and I will say that one of the things I do not like about marathon weekend shirts is they are long sleeve. Give me some short sleeve marathon shirts, please. Because Princess is short sleeve. Princess is short sleeve because I did Princess half marathon in I did the challenge in 2022, the fairy tale challenge, and I had to look up the medals that are above my computer. Just side note, one of these days these medals are going to come crashing down on my computer. But here's the 5K shirt. It's got Pluto on it, and just gonna say they could have picked a different color because Pluto kind of blends in there, but he's there. And then on the back they have the event sponsors, and that is also something that I miss about in-person versus virtual. At the end of the races, you get this little fun snack box, and that you don't get that when you do it virtually. You have to make your own snack box, and I didn't even keep a little RunDisney snack, like little box to put it in afterwards. But these were the sponsors. So this was my 5K shirt. Like I said, I really wish that they were short sleeve, but so goes life. Okay. So the the medals are the same if you are doing it in person or virtually. However, the virtual medals, the ribbon part actually does say virtual on it, as opposed to the in-person that do not state it. So be aware of that. So this is the 5K medal, and yes, Pluto moves. And I want to say this is actually the smallest, like I'm looking, like I said, I have all my medals right above my computer. This is the smallest medal I have. It's very tiny. I was last, in 2023, 2022 and 2023, I did the 5K. It kind of bookended my year of health, where I really focused on myself more. And the 2022 medal was huge. It was the 50th anniversary of Walt Disney World. And then, like, last year's, it was, like, the whole 90s theme. And it was a little smaller. And then this was even smaller yet. So it's like, okay, what's going on here? But here's the 5K medal. And like I said, it's got Pluto. And the Pluto graphic is the same graphic that is on the shirt. All right, now I got to get the next one out. Okay, so the next one is the 10K. And here, and again, we've got long sleeve shirt, and it's just a little bit more of an orangey color than the 5K. And they are women's shirt. They have little women's tags in them that I will end up pulling out. But here's the 10K shirt. It's got our friends Chippendale Rescue Rangers on there. And on the back, again, it has the sponsors. The sponsors are the same. And then again, here is our medal. And I'm trying to figure out if Chippendale, they do. Chippendale move. Okay, so it's Chippendale giving each other a high five. And they move up and down. Hold on. There we go. And so they're like high-fiving over the acorn. And it is the shape of a little acorn. So, but again, then again, here it is. And it's like about the size of the palm of my hand. And the ribbon says 10K, and it does say virtual. So, like I said, that's really the only thing that is different medal-wise between the in-person and virtual. And I've done both. I've done it on my own, and I've done it in person. And if you have the opportunity to do a RunDisney event in person, I highly recommend it, because there's no vibe like a RunDisney vibe. So, okay, so those are the two that I have completed. I'm going to go ahead and show you the rest of them, but I have not completed any of these other events as of this video. So let's keep going. Okay, so I'm going to show you the medal first. And different from when I showed you the 5 and 10K medals, I'm actually leaving this in the plastic because I haven't earned it yet. So this is still in progress. So here is the half marathon medal. You can see that it's got Daisy and Daisy and Donald on it. And then the ribbon is blue. And I'm assuming that it's gonna move like the other ones, but I don't know. I haven't earned it yet. So here is the shirt, and it's blue, and it's got 13.1 miles on it, and it's got Daisy and Donald on the shirt. Okay, so the next one is Goofy's Race and a Half Challenge. So this is the medal. Now, the Goofy's challenge is completing the 10.5K. So 10K and the half marathon. So you can see that it's got Goofy on it. It looks like it's got, looks like all four of the icons. So the Tree of Life, the Castle, Epcot, and I don't know if it's the tower maybe over at Hollywood Studios. But that is the challenge medal. And then let's take a look and see what the shirt looks like. The shirt is kind of a sea foamy green color. I like the color of the shirt. It's really pretty. And it says 39.3 miles, Goofy's Race and a Half Challenge. And a lot of the people just call it the Goofy's Challenge. And so, like I said, you earn that when you do, and you can't just sign up for the 10K and the half and do Goofy's Challenge. You have to physically register for Goofy's Challenge to get the challenge medal and shirts. And you have to complete both races without being swept. And I'll talk a little bit more about that in a second. Okay, so there is a time limit of a 16-minute mile minimum that you have to be able to keep to stay ahead of the balloon ladies. Now, here's the caveat to that. The 16-minute mile does not start until those final balloon ladies cross the start line. So as long as you are ahead of those ladies, you are fine. And here's the thing. You may be like, well, I can't do 16 minutes. I'm good to do 18. But here's the thing. If you know that you have a little bit slower pace and you want to register anyway, do it. One, work on your time and make sure you're towards the front of your corral because, like I said, that time isn't going to start until those balloon ladies start the finish line. And that is when that 16-minute per mile starts. So do it. Do it for yourself and do it as a challenge. It's fun. Okay, so the next medal and shirt is the big one. It's the marathon, 26.2 miles. And it features Mickey and Minnie on the medal. And it's got some red hues and some stripes. Very, very cute. And I'm assuming Mickey and Minnie will move. And I will say that as I complete the half marathon, when I complete the half marathon, I will also have completed Goofy's Challenge. So I will do a separate video showing you the medal itself in case you want to see it. And then the shirt is a maroon colored shirt. And it says Marathon 2024, 26.2 miles. And it's got Mickey and Minnie running through it. If you are interested in doing a Run Disney event and you want to check out a little bit about what happens at an event, I will link my videos from when we went in 2023 and did the Marathon Weekend 5K in the description below. And here it is, the final medal and shirt. It's the Dopey Challenge medal, 48.6 magical miles. And I will say this is probably the biggest of the medals, and it's actually quite, maybe along with the Goofy's Challenge, but it's quite heavy. But it's got Dopey on it, of course, it's his race, and lots of little gemstones, and him in his little barrel, and down here at the bottom, you can see the 7 dwarves. This is the big one. You've completed everything, and you get to go over to the tent and pick up your reward for all the miles of hard work that you've put in so far. And then here's the shirt. The Dopey Challenge, 48.6 miles at Walt Disney World. 48.6 miles, 4 days. Kudos to all of you who have done it in person. Like I said, I will have to break it up into smaller little bits and pieces to complete. But my journey is no different than anyone else's. My journey is just slightly skewed. So that's it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed opening up my medals and shirts with me. Let me know in the comments below if you have ever done a Run Disney race, if you are wanting to do a Run Disney race, what your thoughts are. What do you think of the medals and the shirts? Do you agree with me that maybe we could have come up with a little bit better color shirt for the Pluto shirt? Just saying. And again, Disney, give us some short sleeve options. I want to wear my shirt, but I'm gonna die a heat stroke. So that's it for today's video. Thanks so much for watching, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye, y'all.